Children, in the last class we discussed about the unit sound. In that sound unit we discussed about sound, how sound produced, how their sound produced, or how a sound is produced. Can you remember it? Okay, try to remember how sound is produced. Sound is produced due to what? Vibration. Sound is produced due to vibration. How sound is produced in human beings? We know sound is produced due to vibration. Then how sound is produced in human beings? Okay, you know about it. Say, what is due to the vibration of vocal cords? How sound is produced in human beings due to the vibration of vocal cords. Vocal cords, where it is in sound box at the end of the windpipe. Okay, then to travel sound, what is required? Okay, can you remember? To travel sound, what is required? A medium. Which are the medium? Solid, then liquid, and gases. So, to travel sound, a medium is required. That medium can be any solid, liquid, or gases. Through vacuum, sound cannot travel because it is there, not a medium. Then we want to know, you already know about this, how sound we hear. We hear sound due to the vibration of eardrum. You know, our ear is like what is a channel that is conical in shape, and the end of it their eardrum. Sound vibrate that eardrum and it goes to the brain. Then also about the frequency of oscillation. You know what is actually frequency of oscillation? Okay, can you say what is frequency of oscillation? It is the number of oscillations in 1 second. Then what about oscillation? Oscillation means, suppose this is a simple pendulum that I discussed earlier, and suppose I pull this on to here, and now it is released. This is the place, and from here it goes to this way. These two are the flow motion, and it is called what is oscillation. And number of oscillation in 1 second is called frequency of oscillation. And this is the mean position or equilibrium position. From here to here, the displacement, this maximum displacement, we used to say as about what it is called. Can you remember this? From this mean position to this displacement. This is the maximum displacement here shown. What is here? What term is used to represent it? It is represented as what? How you read this? It is read as amplitude. What is the term? Amplitude. That also you know. This from the mean position to here, it is the maximum displacement, and it is termed as amplitude, and its SI unit is meter. SI unit of amplitude is meter. And now another term, you know. What is the unit of frequency? What is the unit of frequency of oscillation? Which is the unit used for it? Say, which unit is used here? Okay, which here? Okay, its unit is hertz. H-E-R-T-Z, and simply we used to write H-Z. Hertz is the unit of frequency. And what happens to loudness when amplitude increases? Okay, from your side, what happens to loudness when amplitude increases? When amplitude increases, is the loudness increase or decrease? We know loudness proportion to amplitude square. Loudness proportion to amplitude square. Hence, when loudness increase, amplitude also increase. Loudness increase, amplitude also. Sorry, when amplitude increase, loudness also increase. So loudness depends on amplitude. When amplitude increase, loudness also increase. If the amplitude becomes twice, then loudness becomes 4 times. If the amplitude is double, then the loudness becomes 4 times. Okay. Now, what is the relation between frequency and pitch? Pitch, actually, what is shrillness? Pitch is the shrillness. As the frequency is higher, the pitch also high. Higher frequency means high pitch. Higher frequency means high pitch. Then for a lower frequency, low pitch. Examples for high pitch sound, sound produced by mosquito, cricket, etc. Low pitch, roar of lion, sound of crow, man, etc. Now, what term is used for unpleasant sound? Can you say which term? Okay, from your side, what term is used for unpleasant sound? Try to remember. What is the term? It is used as noise. Noise is the term used for unpleasant sound. Then excessive unwanted sound producing or in the atmosphere or the surrounding. What we used to say about it? If the unwanted sound around us is too much, then it is called what is noise pollution. What it is called noise pollution. Noise pollution means if the unwanted sound is too much in and surrounding us, then that is noise pollution. Then what are the different methods we used to reduce noise pollution? What are the different methods on ensure silencers in vehicles and machines? Then plant more trees on the roadside. Then enhance the law strictly to prohibit horn type loudspeaker and use only what is box type loudspeaker, and also not use this loudspeaker near school, hospital and some other important places. In this way we can minimize this sound pollution. Then by plantation on roadside, it can deflect sound to reaching residential areas. In that way we can reduce sound pollution. Now these are the terms you want to remember. Also you know from this unit. Now we can discuss the exercise questions. The first one is here given. Choose the correct answer. Sound can travel through. See, here 4 answer given. Gases only, solids only, liquids only. D. Solids, liquids and gases. Among these 4 answer, which one you will choose? Is gas only, or solid only, or liquids only? Here you see, sound can travel through solid, liquid and gas. So, among these answer is D. Now, voice of a man. Voice of which of the following is likely to have minimum frequency? See, baby girl, baby boy, a man, a woman. Among these, we know frequency, vibration or pitch of the following is, what is a girl, woman, baby, etc. are high. So the answer here is a man. Voice of which of the following is likely to have minimum frequency means answer C, a man. His sound frequency is minimum. Then question number 3. In the following statements, tick it true against those which are true and F against those which are false. See, first one, sound cannot travel in vacuum. Is true or false? Sound can travel through vacuum? No, sound cannot work. Sound cannot travel. So, sound cannot travel in vacuum is true. Then B. The number of oscillations per second of a vibrating object is called its time period. Number of oscillations per second of a vibrating object is called its time period. Number of vibration is called what is actually frequency. What is called frequency, not time period. So it is false. Then C. If the amplitude of vibration is large, sound is feeble. Amplitude related to sound. So loudness and amplitude related. Here you see, if the amplitude of vibration is large, sound is feeble. Is it correct? No, it is not correct. If the amplitude is large, loudness also large. Then D. For human ears, the audible range is 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. Audible range is 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. Is it true? Yes, it is correct answer. If the sound frequency below 20 Hz, that we cannot hear. And what it is called? It is called infrasonic sound. And sound frequency above 20 Hz, 20,000 Hz or 20 kilohertz, that also we cannot hear. What that sound is named as ultrasonic sound. So the sound which we can hear is 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz, that is true. Then E. The lower the frequency of vibration, the higher is the pitch. Is it correct? Once again, the lower the frequency of vibration, the higher is the pitch. When the frequency of vibration increases, pitch also increases. Here they say lower frequency, higher pitch. Is it true? No, it is not true. Then F. Unwanted or unpleasant sounds is termed as music. Really, it is correct? Unwanted sound is called what? Unwanted sound is called noise, not music. So here answer is false. Unwanted or unpleasant sound is termed as music. That answer is false. Now G. Noise pollution may cause partial hearing or impairment. That means noise pollution can develop a partial hearing impairment. It is correct. So this answer we discussed, that answer are true or false. Now question number 4. Fill in the blanks with suitable words. Time taken by an object to complete one oscillation is called. Time taken for one oscillation is called what is a time period or period. It is termed as a time period or Then loudness is determined by the dash of vibration. Loudness is determined by the amplitude of vibration. Loudness is determined by the amplitude of vibration. Then question C, the unit of frequency is, which is the unit of frequency? Unit of frequency is hertz. Unit of frequency is hertz. Unwanted sound is called, what is called unwanted sound? That is called noise. Noise. Then shrillness of sound is determined by the dash of vibration. Shrillness is determined by frequency. Shrillness, frequency. Once again, time taken by an object to complete one oscillation is called time period. Then loudness is determined by the dash of vibration, amplitude of vibration. The unit of frequency is hertz. Unwanted sound is called noise. Then shrillness of sound is determined by the frequency of vibration. Now we can go to question number 5. A pendulum oscillates 40 times in 4 seconds. 40 times in 4 seconds. Find the time period and frequency. Time period and frequency we want to find out. Two things we want to find out. Time period is the time taken for one vibration. See, time period is the time taken for one vibration. Here 40 vibrations, time is 4 seconds. So time period is equal to, that means total time divided by number of vibration. Total time divided by number of vibration. Total time taken for number of vibration 40. This when we divide, we get it here 4 1 times, here 10 times. 1 by 10 is equal to 0.1 second. 0.1 second is the time period. That means time taken for one vibration is how much? That is 0.1 second is taken. Then next frequency also. Frequency means frequency is equal to number of vibrations by time taken. That is equal to 40 vibrations and time is 4 seconds. You know how to divide this one. How much will come? 40 by 4. 40 by 4 is equal to 1, 4, here also 1, then 1 and 0, that is 10 hertz. This is the frequency of vibration. Frequency of vibration is 10 hertz. Now we can go to, this is the answer for question number 5. Now to question number 6. Question number 6. The sound from a mosquito is produced when it vibrates its wings at an average of 500 vibrations. 500 vibrations per second. What is the time period of vibration? See, sound from a mosquito. Sound from a mosquito is produced when it vibrates its wings at an average rate of 500 vibrations per second. What is the time period of vibration? Time period means time taken for one vibration. That means this 500 vibrations in 1 second. So time taken for one vibration, that is equal to 1 by, that is the total time. time by vibrations, number of vibrations 500. See, 1 by 500 is the time period. How to divide this on 500? Can we divide on with 500? No. So we give decimal. Now it becomes 10. Can we divide this 10 with 500? No. Then on 0 here putting 0. Can we divide this 100 with 500? No. Then again we give one more 0 here. Now in 1000 it is possible. How many times? 2 times 1000. Balancing. Now how much will come? That is equal to 0.002 second. That means to produce 1 vibrations, it takes only 0.002 second. That is the time period. But its frequency is 500 Hz because it produces 500 vibrations in 1 second. And time period is how much? 0.002 second. That is the time period. Okay. Then next one. Question number. This is the answer for question number 6. This is the answer for question number 6. Now we are going to question number 7. See. Identify the part which vibrates to produce sound in the following instruments. First one is dolak. In the case of a dolak, the musical instrument, its vibrating part is stretched membrane. What is stretched membrane is the vibrating part. Stretched membrane. And for B, sitar. And its vibrating part is stretched string. And C, for flute. For flute, its vibrating part is air column. Air column. Once again, see question number 8. The vibrating part of dolak is the stretched membrane, and for sitar, stretched string, and for flute it is air column. Okay, these are the vibrating parts of the given musical instrument. Now, question number 8. What is the difference between noise and music? Can music becomes noise sometimes? What is the difference between these two? Noise is the unwanted sound that it does not produce in a regular manner, and music is a pleasant sound which we hear. The sound which is pleasant is the music. Unpleasant sound we can say as noise. One more question. Can music become noise sometimes? Yes. If the loudness of music is too much, then it become what is it become noise. When the loudness of musical sound become too much, then the musical sound can become noise. Then question number 10 to on. Sorry, question number 9. List sources of noise pollution in your surrounding. List sources of noise pollution in your surroundings. That you can find out from your surroundings. That some constructing, suppose somewhere some building construction in your surroundings, or the sound which is producing from Viii when it works, and also some drilling machine, some vehicles, or some machines operating JCB, Hitachi, etc. These are also producing sound pollution that is in our surroundings. And question number 10, to explain in what way noise pollution is harmful to human beings. How noise pollution is harmful to human beings? It can produce sleeplessness, it can produce hypertension, that is high blood pressure, it can produce some heart problem, and also it can produce concentration, and in that way it can cause so many problems, and hearing impairment. These are all problems of noise that can cause our environment and our body. Now question number 11 to 1. Your parents are going to buy a house. They have been offered one on the roadside and another on 3 lines away from the roadside. Which house would you suggest your parents should buy? Explain your answer. Among these, which houses you will accept, or according to your choice, which one be better? Is it near the roadside or some 50 meter away from the roadside, which is better for your health and hearing and other? Based on our sound pollution, which one is better? Suppose if your house is near the roadside, you can see the vehicles and the people moving through it. But based on our study, which one is better? Which one you will choose? Which will you choose? The house, which one? Which one? 3 lines apart. That means somewhat 50 meter or 100 meter away. Because there is the noise pollution is minimum. There noise pollution from vehicles becomes minimum, and also some other dust and other things also we can avoid. That is the importance. Now question number 12 to 1. Sketch larynx and explain its function in your own words. Sketch larynx and explain it as. Larynx, we know there are 2 strips. When that sound pushing from the lungs, when it passes through, it produces sound. That are things you know, and it's a diagram you want to draw in your book. Now question number 13 on. Lightning and thunder take place in the same sky and at the same time and at the same distance from us. Lightning is seen earlier and thunder is heard later. Can you explain why? That means lightning and thunder that occurs at the same time, but we see lightning at first and then after some time only we hear the thunder. What is the reason? You know, lightning means light travels at a speed of 3 to 10 the power 8 meter per second, or 3 lakh kilometer in 1 second. Okay, 3 lakhs kilometer in 1 second. But normally the speed of sound is normal temperature is somewhat around 346 meter per second only. 346 meter per second only. So the speed of sound is much smaller than speed of light. So at first we hear, at first we see lightning, then only we hear the sound of thunder. Speed of light is much more than that of the sound, and it is about how much? 3 lakhs kilometer or 3 to 10 the power 8 meter per second. But the speed of sound at normal temperature is 346 meter per second. This speed is much smaller than this one. So the speed when we comparing, which will come at first to us, this lightning will come, then the sound will come after some time only. That is the reason for this late coming of sound than the lightning. Okay, these are the things we want to know about from this unit. Now we can go to another unit. Okay children, see the next unit is about the chemical effect of electric current. What is the name? Chemical effect of electric current. You know what is electric current. You also know about there are two type of charges. Which are they? On about positive and another about negative. Which particle is with the positive charge? Which particle is with the positive charge? That you already discussed. That is a proton. Where this proton is seen in an atom? It is seen in its nucleus. And another one is what is that is a negative charge with the electron. These are the two different types of charges, which are the positive and negative. That means positive means proton, the particle in an atom inside the nucleus that possesses positive charge. Another particle that revolves around the nucleus, that is with the negative charge, and that particle is electron. And that particle is electron. Actually, what is electric current means the flow of charges. What is the flow of charges? What is electric current actually? The flow of charges. When the charge flows through a material, then we say it is electric current. Now, we want to know if all the substance conduct or through all material electric charge flow. See, some metals like copper, aluminum, etc. Copper, aluminum, etc. conduct or passes this charge very easily without offering much resistance. So such type of materials we used to say as what is conductor. Examples for conductor: copper, aluminum, silver, etc. They conduct very easily electric charges through them. So they are used to say as conductor. But see, material like rubber, plastic, polythene, etc. that does not conduct charges very easily. That can also conduct a very feeble amount, but in the normal voltage that does not conduct electric current through these materials such as rubber, plastic, and wood, that means dried wood, etc. So there we used to say as bad conductors, otherwise in the normal case we used to say as insulator. So materials, when we classify, we can rearrange into two groups, mainly conductor, then insulator. In between them there is conductivity lying some material, that is called semiconductor also. See here examples for conductor, which are the copper, aluminum, silver, etc. that can conduct easily through the electric current. But bad conductor like rubber, plastic, and dried wood, etc. that does not conduct electric current through them. So they are we used to say as bad conductors. Now we discussed one things in our class 6, how to check the current is there in a metal or in a wire. For that we use what is that device we used. There is what it is called tester. To check the presence of current, we use an instrument called tester. What is the name? Tester. Okay. See. Now we want to know, can liquids also conduct electric current? Okay. What we want to know more? We want to know liquid also can conduct current. For that we want to do some activity that we can do in another class. Now here we discussed what are the things from this unit, what are the things from chemical effect of electric current. We discussed about what is actually electric current. Electric current is the flow of electric charge. Flow of electric charge, which are the charged particles. Only charged particle is that is a proton with a positive charge. Where we can find it, we can find inside the nucleus. Then another charged particle is what is a proton. Where we can find it, we can find that one is surrounding the nucleus. Then these two charges, negative and positive. Then we discussed about what is actually conductor. Conductor means a material that can conduct or pass electric current through it easily without offering much resistance. Then what is actually bad conductor? Bad conductor is the material that conduct electric current. That does not conduct electric current through it in the normal condition. Example, rubber, plastic, etc. To find the presence of electric current in a material or in a wire or in a circuit, what we use the device called tester. With these all things we can wind up today's class. Okay.